Well, I said I'd do it. After this, I'll probably just do some grinding of materials for characters. But we are going to be doing the new event. Notes on Shuori? Shuori? Is that how you say it? Anyways, we're going to do this new event. But first of all, let's open it. I haven't opened it, which means we may get to watch the trailer first off. Is the volume good? Right, let's open it. I hope you're connecting.
Are we really going in the right direction?
Oh.
This place is nothing but grass, grass, and grass.
Oh.
The Eastern Arcane skill, you said, is
This
just
girl.
a deception.
No one is begging you to stay here.
This girl. What's going on? Oh, he turned into a horse. What?
Oh,
Ooh.
2 foreign merchants. I'm Zhou Nyangzi, filling in for the former Zhili. Are you in trouble? Our teammates were turned into horses and brought away by a talking giant bird.
What?
You should not be here. The Featherman is related to some disappearances in the city.
You're a Shuori. Why do you have to do that?
Stop this now, or even a real Shuori cannot save you from the disaster.
Ayo. Ayo. What the fuck's going on? That's a beautiful scene, though. Birdman.
They pretended to be merchants to get into the city, but they are actually with the Featherman.
Casting the Eastern Arcane skill we're looking for requires a price. A terrible price.
Oh, hello.
The picture of the wanted is complete. Please have a look. Great! All thanks to that foreign lady. She must be good at painting.
Oh, Reverse 1999. Truly, 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 truly true. Yes! We're doing this as well. We're doing this as well at some point. But, oh my god. Reverse 1999 knows how to do trailers. They're so good. I like this format. Like, it shows you the events that should be coming. Ooh, the anecdotes. I don't know what the anecdotes are for this season. Lights to the tavern. This is locked. Clear stage. Dun, dun. I don't know how many stages are in this at the moment. So, we're just gonna go straight into it. Bitch, I'm excited. Let me put the volume up for this. I hope you connect. No. Notes on Shuori. I apologize if I say things wrong. Stage 1. Travel. Safe. Safe travel. Oh, I love this. Bedroom, St. Petersburg. The smoke of the fatherland is sweet and pleasant to us, especially in the early morning when someone is about to travel far from home. However, it's not obvious to this complaining lady.
Газета? Из телега уже давно не появлялась. Я слышала, что цена была низкая и рабочих рук у них не хватало. Эти торговцы жадные, как бездонная яма. Дым, пыль, приискиватели — это последнее, что нужно этому бедному городу.
Guys, you know my rules. It's always difficult when characters speak a different language, but I'm not. I think I'm not gonna say them in English, just because that's a lot for me. But you guys can read, I believe in you. But most of you guys can read, likely, so... Yes.
В прошлый раз она была в отъезде целый год и не прислала ни одного письма. Сейчас она опять уезжает в такие места, где подружиться можно только с комарами.
Hey, you never know. They might be nice friends.
Святая Мария, не дай ей заболеть. Или вернуться домой ослепшей, как та женщина.
Like that one? What does she mean?
Вы имеете в виду медаль врученная за исследование? Она из бронзы. Кто знает, сколько рублей она стоит. Не говоря уже о тех балах, которые она упустила. Молодые кавалеры приходили и уходили, но у нее даже не было возможности с ними познакомиться.
The Grumbles easily sneak into the room through the window with the floating dust. The one being complained about closes the door. She needs to pack carefully in a room free of noise and interruptions. For a long journey, everything is too essential to forget.
Route confirmed. Clothes, maps, carriage ticket, reference letter, glass bottles, rock hammer.
Rock hammer? What the fuck?
And the knife in my pocket.
Knife always needed.
Oh, I need to waterproof the papers.
That would be smart, yeah. Just
Linen,
in case.
it's, Oh, here it is.
The fabric left from the last trip has a broader width than remembered, perhaps because it is holding paper for only one user this time. Seems much more empty than it had been. Using such a large fabric is a luxury for her.
I could bring more new parchment this time. Wait, why is it already used?
A written document is hidden between blank sheets of paper. The handwriting is inconsistent but neatly penned, seems to have been deliberately forgotten, and is now being rediscovered at this very moment. Fortunately, there are signatures in the margins, left as a discreet footnote on each page. Recorded by Yinsi. Yinsi?
It's a record I wrote from dictation. Judging from the handwriting, I must have done it in the wilds. The edge is ragged, so probably it's been stored for over a year since it dried. Over a year? Oh, it's the travel diary Madame Besmertz asked me to write down for her. Maybe I should call it travel notes?
I love her, I love her, I love her, I love her. I remember when I first saw her design, I was like, oh, I adore that design. But now hearing her just speak and talk, oh my god. Voice actors and actresses in this are gorgeous. They've done a great job with all the characters.
Either way, I think I had completed the arrangement and sent the original to her. There's no way I forgot such an important thing. So, what is it doing here? And it's missing a few days of records. October 10, October 16, October 17.
Definitely missing some days, yeah.
October 17. Cloudy. We sold the carriage and rented boats from the local farmers to sail along the River before it froze. In this way, we might be able to enter the city of Omsk without passing the North Gate. After all, the travelers from the Far East had said, the city was heavily guarded like a fortress, and the guards would not overlook the slightest inconsistency between people's stories and their documents.
What the fuck was that?
We had to go through this trouble because we were in such a rush when we set off that we had little time.
Pause. What just happened with the
to
audio?
prepare the documents. They were far from authentic enough to convince the guards.
Huh?
Before we left, I gave several speeches to raise funds for the travel. The last speech was in a new park in the downstream area of the River. My assistant described to me that the park was crowned by a large pile of cumulate rock, which was burdened with the European Russian vegetation, all in its best time of year. This is the note on the 17th, the day after...
What?
October 18th. I have almost no recollection of that day. Child, do you recall anything?
Well, you're writing about October 17th, not 18th. That's in the future, isn't it? The girl is busy checking her records, but after a while she opens her mouth to respond.
October 18. I do. After we took a break and collected the supplies we needed, you talked to the governor. He introduced you to a historian and sent a land surveyor.
Oh. Yes, I remember it now. Bits of trivia. Let's skip that day for now.
Mysterious person. Okay.
Yes, madam.
October 19th, partly sunny. I elaborated on my plan in my speech in the park. One of my arguments mentioned the Shuori festival in the Eastern Land.
Legend of the Shuori festival.
I was gratified to see that the audience was drawn to the relations between land worship and the historical geological features in Asia, and the investigation materials about a long-lost arcane skill.
She has similar hair color to Verton.
While the forms of land worship vary from one religion to another, the stories about an Eastern arcane skill known to the merchants as Ask and Acquire are almost identical. In those stories, men and women with determined minds overcame the highest mountain and the deepest canyon to seek an answer. They patiently endured the suffering like the ascetics, pleading for the gods of Shuori's motherly mercy and hoping to be given what they asked.
The girl quickly makes a note of these important words. From unknown to familiar, she has known these names for a long time.
Even to this day, after the Seekers are long gone, the god has never shown itself to any one of us. But we know it was there, for there is no better proof of the Ask and Acquire than this revived land. There is a sureness in people's remarks on Ask and Acquire. They are certain about its authenticity, like any geologist would not doubt the difference of soils and floodplains and mountains. That's right. Do we really have to see it to believe it? None of us have ever touched one sedimentary rock, but we can infer that such a thing exists.
The girl's speedy transcription follows in close synchronization with the speaker's words. But even so, she hesitates at this moment.
Madam, your analogy?
Is there a problem?
The existence of sedimentary rock can be verified, but that of the lost arcane skill cannot.
Which is what I'm going to do now, to find the last piece of the jigsaw puzzle.
Pardon me, ladies.
Third voice rings out. A young man in glasses tiddies up his clothes and walks.
She's right. We do need to find something, otherwise, how are we supposed to make up for this time we've spent running and waiting?
What?
I don't like his attitude.
Take a good look around you.
The girl realizes that there will be nothing more for her to record today, puts away her pen and paper. Then she stands taking a complete view of the steeps, now that the roaring wind and rain had ceased. Vultures, the same color as the dark earth, hover above their heads, gazing with a scavenger's intent at all the creatures below them that seem to have stopped moving.
The rain has stopped.
Don't act like you just noticed it, miss. How much longer are we going to wait, huh? Long enough for the vultures to eat our flesh and bones?
You! Mr. Krolik, you're troubled by unnecessary concerns. The vultures are scavengers. They are here only for the animal corpses brought by the thunderstorm. They will leave us alone.
So they don't pose a threat. Then what's with the waiting?
His hurried speech reveals his nervousness. The Yancy doesn't understand why.
If you're trying to get us back on the
Yancy?
road, you have the right to propose it directly. The team discusses to decide the next step. That's how things have worked all the way. We are not trying to waste your time.
That's what I mean. We should get going now.
I see. We will suggest the directions as usual, and everyone will vote to decide. And
Oh no, you don't get it. There's no need to discuss or vote.
Why?
Because we are not going forward, but going back. That's the only direction available.
Yancy stares silently at Krolik. She disagrees, but politely waits for him to finish speaking.
I'm not the only one with this idea, Miss Besmer. Those legends from the East, that the show festival, is it? And the arcane trick you call ask and acquire. None of them matter more than our lives.
He is right. The girl can only turn her head in silence further away to that desolate, boundless, snowless winter landscape, all that remained of the temperate land after its withered grass scattered with the wind. The storm they had encountered had blown through here as well, sweeping away almost every living thing. And the young man's purpose is as clear as the open land that lies in front of them.
Can anyone promise there won't be another emergency like this? What if we can't find shelter next time? Yeah, we'll be lying dead out there just like those corpses.
I hear you.
It has been 37 days since they left Omsk, heading south. The 5th day on these steeps they have gone without fresh water. If everything had gone according to plan, they would have already been sitting in the supply station drinking tea, if they hadn't encountered this sudden storm. Yet the two people who put this very team together did not anticipate such an eventuality.
Given what happened earlier, it is only reasonable that you would wish to return.
This marks a moment of disagreement, when all the half-met measures sow the seeds of discord. To be continued. Ooh. Stage 2. Adagio? Adigo? Adagio? Adigio? I'm so sorry if I say things wrong. There is neither a single voice of opposition nor one of support from their fellow travelers. If Besmert could see their expressions, she might realize that this silent assent had actually been the sound of plotting minds.
So are we on the same page?
I fully understand where you're coming from, and I acknowledge your reasoning.
What are you trying to...
But we still need a vote to decide.
Krolik opens his eyes wide, pure joy flickering within them, and waits for the person in front of him to utter the words he longs to hear.
wait,
Yenisei couldn't stop the inevitable. The explorer with a knack for speeches always seems to have a strong belief in her own persuasiveness.
No problem, of course. It's the civilized way to solve it. But I require we skip the speech. We have no time to waste on your monologue.
All right.
Madam!
All right, gentlemen. If you agree to go back, please, raise your hand.
As these words land on the listeners not far behind him, the people slowly begin to raise their hands to their ears, fingers crossed. In the end, Krolik has it. He faces both of them, simply raising his hand as though grandstanding somewhat, and a victorious smile stretches across his face.
4-2. See, we can make decisions in no time. Right?
This is their trap, madam. We can't just... Are you really fine with going back empty-handed like this?
The vote was required by Miss Besmert, not me. And you I'll take it that you're challenging me to a duel if you continue with this slander.
No, good sir, please don't take it the wrong way. We don't have to go physical.
What about Mr. Urian? He has not voted yet, so the vote is not over.
The girl believes she has reached the heart of the matter, even if her rational mind knows that a single vote would be of no use. Still, she insists.
Oh, he's too tired to show up. But I'm sure he shares the same idea with us because we are all humans. Of course, he's on our side.
Yansei doesn't intend to say much to the young man and decides to cross over to the group of people ahead to search for their final voter. That is until another tall man stands up, seemingly to block her path.
Say no more, Krolik. Pack your things. Let's head back.
Really preventing. Something's going on here.
Fine. We'll split up from here then.
We'll take all the supplies with us, or we can't make our way back. No discussion.
I disagree. He looks even tougher than the communicators they sent. After saying his piece, he brushes past Yansei down through the narrow rock crevices and leads the way towards the supply box behind them. A moment ago, they were all there, recounting their previous journey together.
Gentlemen, the team was put together in good faith. Perhaps we should negotiate, not...
Yansei's solution is to chase after him and plant herself between the man and Besmet.
The compass doesn't work here. You need me to find the way back. Leave our supplies, and I'll show you the way.
You have to do this the hard way.
The man shakes his head, clearly unwilling to accept the proposal. In her shock, Yansei instinctively protects the person behind her, realizing that confrontation seems inevitable. Shady bunch they seem. Okay, what we have here? Perfectly fine with me. Where's my darling? There
Hold
she
your
is.
horses. I'm coming.
Loading.
As expected.
So that's your idea. Please cease resistance. Break it. Break it.
Your ending is fake.
Party planner.
Try this.
That was quick.
Seen your struggle written in the stars.
That, my friends, is not how civilized people solve their problem.
The voice is calm and composed, but its gravity brings a swift end to the playful duel.
Mr. Jorian!
In a makeshift team of this sort, the eldest member is often bestowed a special prestige based on their experience.
Mr. Jurian.
Monsieur Krolik, I thought you were here to discuss the reallocation of supplies with Madame Besmer. I didn't expect this.
Well,
So they were working behind their back. They were being a shady bunch anyways. Saw it coming.
It's true that you didn't choose to be here. You are here because you have an important mission given by the governor to complete. We have come this far. Do you really want to give up now?
The man's frame visibly shrinks. Their pretense of communication has been exposed. Every word spoken by his elder makes it more and more impossible for him to offer a rebuttal.
As for you, gentlemen, Petrov, I'm surprised you're here too. It's a
Petrov.
risk that none of us expected. But it shouldn't have broken your will. I remember you showed a great interest in those ancient strata in the south when we were at the speech.
All we need is safety. There will always be a buffer period after extreme weather. We should seize the chance and head back. If you persuade Miss Besmet to give us a confirmed date before which we can find the running water and come back, we can stick to the original plan.
Madame Besmer?
Certainly. You see, these are all negotiable.
Wait, about the date. We can only decide after making an inventory.
Upon hearing these words, the man takes out his pocket watch, shakes it twice, and shows Yancey the current time.
You have 30 minutes.
That's enough.
A brief consensus is reached, and the others scatter back to their former places, gathering supply boxes together and waiting for a response from the two in charge. Besmet cautiously touches the wooden box. The young girl comes to her side with a pen and paper, making a quiet record of things. For a moment, the only sound between them is of pen on paper.
You know... Mr. Jorian is very interested in Arcanum and Arcanists. He is the keenest supporter of our journey besides the governor, even if his understanding of Ask and Acquire is significantly different from mine.
The girl continues her rummaging and recording, while responding gently and deftly to Besmert's habitual broaching of this parallel topic.
The legend of Ask and Acquire, as told by many merchants, always involves a certain price. The price takes different forms in the stories, but mostly it is a great danger.
I believe that refers to the highest mountain and deepest canyon in those stories.
I reckon so. But Mr. Jorian, as a human historian studying the arcane skill, believes it's a form of exchange that arcanists make with nature.
And you think he's wrong?
At this stage, we can't verify anything, so all these assumptions will have to remain assumptions. However, as we are getting closer to that mysterious land, my craving for its knowledge is also becoming stronger.
Between these words, Besmert walks around to another box and notices that the closer the instrument is placed to it, the more distinctly she can smell the alcohol. It is obvious that the alcohol prepared for boiling point measurements had been used as an emergency resource during the night when the temperature dropped drastically. We shouldn't ask too much from such a ragtag team. They took the opportunity to have a little swig, didn't they?
What do we know about the supplies?
Put aside the water problem, the supplies can feed everyone for 8 days, maybe 12 if we economize. We can hold even longer if there are any preys or herders along the way.
Are there any supply stations?
Our supply stations are not on these plains. At least not on the map.
How much drinking water and alcohol do we have left?
Approximately...
I love the sound effects.
Oh, great. These idiots put water in the alcohol. Now we are short of both.
At least the alcohol has kept them warm.
They could have just drunk the alcohol.
All right, child. Now we should focus on the direction for the next step, not these bits of trivia. Regarding which, just to be clear, what I have in mind is only slightly better than nothing.
Better how?
The moist air and the soil. Have you noticed? The soil beneath our feet is way too sticky, even for a land after a thunderstorm. I'm not entirely sure about this, but I tend to think that there is groundwater beneath us, which means we are close to running water.
All right. Let me think about how to get us there.
Can't you use your arcane skill?
What? Just because you don't know what to do doesn't mean you should count on this thing. You're not like them.
I just want to make use of everything we have.
Fine, I told you how it works. Without new running water, the old samples in the bottles can only show us the way back. That's the best they can do.
To prove this, the girl takes a glass bowl from her purse and places it in the waiting, doubtful hand.
This one is from the lower course of the River. The arcane energy I can use for divination has almost faded away. Can it show us the way back? Sure, but that's not what we want. Only Mr. Krolik and his men would be happy to hear that.
Upon hearing this, Besmet stands up straight. Although she cannot see her eyes, her silent posture alone seems to effect an aura of rapid thought. Yansea looks up at her and can almost hear the sound of gears spinning in her skull.
To think on the bright side, we still have a chance to go home.
But I didn't leave my homeland to go back there, madam.
Yes, I know. I feel the same. I'm not suggesting we turn back immediately. It's just an option. To the best of my recollection, such moist soil is often found in the mountains and floodplains of the temperate zone, especially in the forest steppes covered with Chernozem. The landscape is very different from where we are now. Before we sheltered from the thunderstorm, you told me about a mountain in the southeast. It blocked the horizon from our sight, right?
The girl's eyes widen upon hearing these words, the expression of a hopeful epiphany.
Based on this, I would assume the thunderstorm was the result of a stronger convection coming from the other side of the mountain. Now, on the steppe, to form a cloud large enough to bring a thunderstorm would require a large amount of running water.
And the source of the running water is probably on the other side of the mountain.
As long as we have that glass bottle with us.
That's right.
We tell them we need another 5 days.
Vesper grips the glass bottle in her hand as though clinging on to one final trace of hope.
They won't accept more days than that. If they won't even settle for this, I will convince them, like I did when I first got them on the team.
Ta-da! To be continued. I'm going to take a pause here. And then I'll continue on another day. So, pause. It's been a couple of days, and we're back into this. Let me just do the dailies, and then we will continue forward. Okay? Come on, give me the good stuff. No, god damn it.
Hello, Miss Timekeeper.
No. Ooh, actually. Yes. No, god damn it. Okay. Eagle, god damn it. Okay, let's get back into this. Here we go. Stage 3, the Fairyland. Da 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 da. Is the audio fine? I don't know. We're getting straight into it. Besmert did indeed succeed. On one hand, she clearly points out the direction of her thinking and provides reasons and arguments for her judgment. Her human companions are easily convinced. On the other hand, all other concerns soon cease to be of significance. 2 days later. What is it? The girl's eyes widen as she looks blinking at the flowing stream appearing seemingly from thin air not far from them, as though staring at it might restore it all to its original state. She remembers clearly when she was only a mile from here yesterday evening. There was nothing to indicate the presence of such a miraculous hidden feature.
Mademoiselles, this is a miracle. I'm glad we didn't give up and go back.
Wait. Something's not right.
What are we waiting for?
Not intending to wait for an answer, he runs towards the stream, an unheeded reaction to the long labors of their journey through the desolate wilderness. The fact it just turns up out of nowhere is a bit weird, I will be honest.
We are on the right path. I have nothing to say.
The humans move briskly towards the rushing stream. For a moment, only the two arcanists remained skeptical about this new variable.
No, wait. Please don't.
Unable or unwilling to heed her shouts, they rushed into the stream, sinking their faces into the water and pulling them out with smiles as wide as if they had never seen such natural beauty before. Standing beside Besmet, who had failed to stop their advances, the red-haired girl cautiously retreats as well, making a sharp contrast with the humans, who embraced the water like a fish too long in the air.
What? Madam, you didn't tell us the running water was right on the side when we pitched camp yesterday.
Yes, because I didn't notice any signs of water.
It's odd.
I thought it was your doing.
I wish it was. But sadly, this is beyond my power. I'm not even sure if we are still staying on the planned route.
Oh no, we could be lost. This is obviously not good news, as Yense's silence reveals. Besmet immediately realizes the ambiguity of her words.
Indeed. I can hear the river flowing and running against the stones and shores.
Have you noticed anything else?
Yes. I'm not an expert, though. The soil here is moist too, but it feels different. Like just dampened by frequent spring rains. The dry air of winter has completely gone.
And the grass here looks nothing like the temperate grass we should be seeing in December. It's so green, as if it were April or May now.
Something's definitely off
But we
here.
haven't gone that far. Is this some kind of illusion brought by arcane power?
Whether it's an illusion or something else, there must be something wrong with the water they drink.
You're right. We can't let them drink it.
Yet their rational repudiations, can't say that word, sorry, cannot change the fact that their companions has already drunk from the abnormal water. Besmet instinctively runs forwards, wishing to minimize the damage before things get worse.
Gentlemen, please listen. The water.
Hold on, madam. It's too late.
Yense grabs her hand, trying to prevent Besmet from running in a panic and potentially suffering a fall. Besmet still wishes to rush forward, but finding herself unable to break free.
I have to tell them. I am the reason why they are here.
Listen, they have filled the water bags and are coming back.
Their momentary joy at finally being able to move forward is rapidly diluted. The only consolation is that the human walking back towards the two of them still appears to be normal.
What's wrong? Are you not going to fill your water bags?
Nothing. We'll go later.
The water is clean. You can even see the trout swimming. Too bad we need to keep our packs light.
Nah, I don't trust it. If something appears out of nowhere, and there's like no proper explanation for it, you don't touch it. You don't touch it.
Thank you. We'll fill our bags once we figure out which way we should go next.
Krolik is still by the river. He seems parched. Is he the reason you didn't go there?
I don't know why, but that sort of made me a bit happy. That sort of made me a bit happy. I don't know. I don't know why that just made me a bit happy. That was like a tad bit of concern from one of the humans. I like that bit.
No.
All right. No problem then. I'll go check and feel the rest.
Team member 1, who are you? Their tall companion nods and walks past the two of them and towards the previously set down baggage. Once he is gone, Yense speaks once more.
Please, wait here, madam. I'll go check.
Madame Besmer.
Oh.
Mr. Jorian, Did you drink the water?
Oh, I did. Just like Petrov said, the water is clean. A bit sweet to taste, even.
That's good then. You were looking for me. Is there a problem?
No. Look, I know you don't need any compliments, but thank you for leading us to the running water. I'm glad you once again earned their trust.
Maybe we should thank the Ask and Acquire.
Perhaps. Now, it's time for us to set out again for the Eastern Arcane skill you mentioned. But before we do that, I remember you once mentioned your assistant during your speech, saying her arcane skill was related to water and could find directions in the wild.
Yes, you remember it correctly.
A glad smile of acknowledgement appears on the face of the middle-aged man, his enthusiasm compelling him to ask one question after another.
That is so wonderful. Earlier you said that this was a safe gap, but at the time you did not explain in detail how it would work. Now, may I have the honor to witness it? How does she communicate with water? Will she be possessed? Or like those mystics in the palace?
Sir, my arcane skill cannot predict what will happen precisely, and it is not cast through possession. Please do not overestimate what you don't understand and simply count on it.
I know, child. I'm only curious and hoping to see it with my own eyes.
Okay, this guy is kind of giving me sketchy vibes now. I'm a bit... You don't need to fucking know. You don't need to fucking know.
No, sir. It is not an exhibit in the museum or a play in the theater.
This is her arcane skill, love. She doesn't have to show you it.
Oh.
The girl shakes her head and firmly refuses Shuori. I can't say this guy's name. We're gonna say it how it's spelled. Sorry. Jurian's request once again. But he doesn't care. He has received more of an answer than he expected, and as he leaves, he smiles and straightens his collar again, bidding goodbyes, both of them respectively.
They look all right.
For now, yes. I feel uneasy about it. I have to go there.
There is little you can do even if you go there, given the condition of your eyes. I will go check them, one by one.
What's wrong with her eyes?
Wait,
Esmert.
Mr. Jorian just asked about your arcane power. Maybe now was a good time.
What?
When you look for the direction with your arcane skill, check if the water is real.
What if it's not?
In that case, child, we have no choice but to divine our way back, with the water in your bottle.
Besmert's worried and helpless words echo in Yensia's ears.
Fine, I'll do it. I will find the direction through divination, verify if the water is running, and check if anything's wrong.
The girl takes a step forward and walks towards the strange, babbling stream. It seems to have come from nowhere. Flowing water on a temperate plateau like this should naturally be cold. Gently laps at her just beneath her. She closes her eyes, trying to make herself unaware of the temperature.
Святые воды, пожалуйста, теките, теките. Пусть ваша милосердная любовь и забота плывут вместе с пеной вдаль. По пути вы сможете поливать корни, увлажнять траву и обливать душу медом. Как будто поднять поток с рифа, об который разбиваются волны.
Light spots gather and gradually fill the empty glass bottle.
Я пойду к этому потоку. Все будет так, как я сказала.
So, what did it show?
Southeast.
Empty glass ball falls from her loosened grip. The girl looks dazed as she picks up her damp and heavy feet from the water, heading to the southeast. Oh no! Insia, are you okay? Half her mind is still in the realm of delirium. The sounds she hears are fragmented into pieces that she can only attempt to fit together. Yet through the difficulty of her present state of mind, she tries her best to make sense of what Besmer is saying.
Haven't you?
Easy, Yenny. Take your time.
Yes. Yes. The sign has come out. I asked the river to show me the place with the strongest arcane energy. Then it pointed at the southeast among all the other directions. That is probably the direction we are looking for. And yes, this river is real. Running water. It is flowing with vitality.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Perhaps I was wrong.
It's never wrong to consider all the possibilities, madam. Please, wait here. I will mark the direction and inform everyone of it.
Sure.
To be continued. Dun dun dun. Next episode, we'll continue onwards on our journey. It's been like 4 or 3 days, and now we're back to this. Well, let's just continue. Let's go. Fuck you, my device. Sorry, I swore. YouTube can. Stage 4, Strange Horses. You got some strange horses? Damn, okay. The spring scenery of the steeps stretches out to the edge of the horizon. The expedition team continues to trek in the direction indicated by the river. As they do, they scarcely notice as the terrain beneath them changes, until the party at last finds himself walking across bare rock. The uneven green rocks merge with greyish and purple granite, rough and jagged. In spots, tumbleweed and sand rice plants pierce through the jagged stone, billowing and cascading, and then plummeting down the cliff. The travelers also feel as though they are moving downwards. As the surrounding peculiarities increase, so too does their breathing, which becomes increasingly restricted. What the fuck is going on? Huh? What's going on? You okay, Yinse?
You did prove yourself right by finding running water for us. So I'm not judging you this time, but are we going the wrong way?
No. This is the right direction.
But it's getting harder and harder to breathe, even if we are going down the mountain.
The fuck is going on?
What about you, madam? Are you feeling all right?
Let's put the volume up.
I feel fine. Perhaps because I'm used to climbing mountains. But we are definitely 3,000 meters above the sea level now. It's normal if you're feeling unwell at this height. If only we still had alcohol.
Yeah, because you guys fucked it up, didn't you? You guys got too alcohol happy. I couldn't use trigger happy.
Well,
Trigger
it's just a
happy
thought.
havoc.
I wouldn't have gathered enough courage to climb up that slope if I hadn't taken the last few sips.
Besmer shakes her head and, dispelling unnecessary thoughts, instead pursues another possibility.
But, child, are you sure we are on the right path?
I believe her. I
don't think it's wrong. The clearer the sign, the higher the accuracy. And the sign I just saw happened to be exceptionally clear.
I believe in her. I believe in her very much. Wholeheartedly, I back this girl up.
What about the others? Are you feeling all right? Shall we stop and take a short break?
I have a bad feeling. Instead of a break, we need a new direction. Back home, for example.
Oh my god. My dude. My dude. You got what you wanted, you got water, and now you're just like, you know what? Fuck you.
Before we do anything, can we have some rest? My head has been pounding for a while. I thought it was common in the mountains and you all felt the same.
Yes. Headache is a common altitude sickness, sir.
Wait, is that tumbleweed? I don't think it belongs here.
Tumbleweed in a very, very grassy area? No, I don't think it should. Yensei finally notices a large bundle trundling on not far away. English! Oh yeah, there are tumbleweeds.
I hear. Are they rolling nearby? Are you sure? This is not the right season for them to roll and spread seeds.
Well, they're here.
I'm not seeing things, I guess. But I don't know why they are here. And those flowers.
The team members at the end of their procession stops in their stops in their tracks. The others beside him also stops as a result, until the entire team comes to a standstill.
Something's wrong.
Hey, you! Where are you taking us? Haven't you noticed the rocks around us? Their color is abnormal. I've never seen anything like this. Not even in books.
It is unusual, my dude, but remember, we are going somewhere that's apparently mystical. Okay?
And look at the holes in the rocks. They were made by water erosion. And that's not supposed to happen in this climate.
Calm down, sir. Perhaps we have reached somewhere beyond the other adventurers' records, but that's all.
See?
What about this? How are you going to explain it?
What?
Another one of your stupid arcane skill tricks?
Okay, dude, you need to back the fuck up, okay? Chill, my guy. Chill. Do you know that word? It means to calm fucking down. Yensei lowers her head to look at what seems to be ordinary yellow flowers. What the fuck? These flowers wither almost immediately after blooming. It would be difficult to describe such a scene as anything less than a miracle or a curse.
What? This is...
What is it? Explain what?
I don't know what species it is. It looks like a mini sunflower, but...
Told you we should head back. Something's wrong with this dump.
Agree. We have a situation now. We should go back while we still can.
I changed location.
Mademoiselles, I have to say this is beyond my imagination.
It's peculiar, yes, but you guys should have been expecting peculiar things. Let's be honest. We're journeying to a mystical place that should tell us the truth of arcane abilities, if I remember correctly. I'm quite slow at the moment. So, you should have expected something peculiar. Let's be honest here. The fact you didn't tells me you're not thinking ahead.
It's just a flower, yes? Why are you all so scared? I can't see, but...
Besmet reaches out to grasp the flowers again, but the petals wither beneath her fingertips. Now more puzzled, she tries touching a complete cluster, but only ends up with a handful of withered husks. The scent of these withered fragments turn rotten as their sweet fragrance disappears, leaving her having captured only the base note of their perfume.
The smell.
Everything is wrong here. The fog is not supposed to form in this latitude. The terrain is strange, and the plants, they wither in an instant.
I don't want to say this, but this place seems to be cursed. These phenomena make no sense. We have to go back now.
The voice of the young man is more resolute than ever before. Faced with such a bizarre situation, escape is arguably the most rational choice.
You heard them, madam. What do you say? Things are indeed weird.
No, we are not returning. We have made it through the thunderstorm. What could be more dangerous than that?
I don't know. Possibly dying, maybe? I doubt we are. I doubt we're gonna die. Just saying.
Perhaps we are getting close. Like those merchants said, there will be a price we must pay for the ask and acquire. Mr. Jorian, you also asked me about it. Don't you remember?
See? Expect peculiar things, guys. Come
On
on.
the contrary, madame. I remember it clearly. I have also told you my suspicion. It could be an exchange made between the arcanist and nature.
What? Of course not.
Look around you. All this bizarre phenomena. You know I wasn't making things up. You set out to pursue that arcane skill, yet we ended up here.
And?
I don't know what your next plan is, but count me out.
Agitated by this abnormal phenomenon and talk of a possible sacrifice, the young man pushes Besmert aside, stands with the others at the back of the group. A previous scene of diversion and opposition repeats itself. God damn it, guys! We talked about this in the last stage. God damn it!
No, I saved my life. That is not my intention.
Guys.
Madame Besmert would never do that.
This was just an exploration. What the fuck you guys are getting so paranoid about?
The point is the compass doesn't work here. You will get lost on the way back without me.
There's no doubt this is part of your scheme.
Paranoid fuckers. Paranoid fuckers.
Excuse me?
Mr. Jurian already told us about your secret arcane skill. It's our last hope of getting home in this flight. We trust him. That being the case, you must come with us.
Are they? Nah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Nah. Are you gonna fuck you.
No.
Don't hurt my
I came here
girls.
with Madame Besmert. I'm not leaving without her.
Yensei also expresses her intentions clearly, never having been one to be swayed by external forces. Unless...
Let's
It's fine, madam. We can keep going on our own.
go back.
Besmert, come on, girlie. Unless the person she is supporting lowers her head first. Besmert! Honey.
It's all right. Though I can't see, I can imagine how shocking it must be to make you so uneasy. When we get back to the pasture land...
I'm sorry, madam. We're not taking you.
Bitch!
I don't think we have enough supplies for everyone to make it back. So certainly someone must be abandoned.
What about we take your slimy ass and fucking abandon you on the side of the road? How about that? Huh? Fuck y'all. Fuck you. Or what about you take one of those nameless jackasses that are with you? Yensei takes a step closer until she's completely blocking the depressed Besmert's path.
Then allow me to say no. I will not show you the way without Madame Besmert in the team.
No, Yenny. You're going with them.
No, she's staying with you.
But they're leaving you behind.
Looks like your assistant has made her own decision. Sorry, but I never thought it would end up like this.
You're really gonna use violence, aren't you? That's your fucking answer, my dude? Fuck you.
Enough with the talking. My apologies, ladies.
My apologies when I fucking beat your ass, dick.
What? What are you doing?
They are now facing each other, seeming to have decided to end their dispute through force. They are acutely aware that sacrificing one might save the many. It is a simple matter of arithmetics. Nah, fuck them, I'm gonna beat their fucking asses. What team is this? Oh, that's perfect.
Leave it to me.
Your own game is vapid.
Lotus. I will help you.
There we go, got a
It's
shield.
happening.
Perfection.
Power from the soil.
Perfect.
Leave it to me.
As expected.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm here with everyone. Party planner. Well, that's your idea. An amazing discovery.
I love Ezra's ultimate so much. It's so cute.
Break it, break it, break it, break it.
Best girl. Ah! Not me casually
Leave it to me.
almost
Your
dropping
own
my
space.
device.
In a second.
Beat their asses, guys. Go on.
It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me, really. I'll be back.
Saloon party, best girl. Don't cry, darling. Oh. What the fuck? Huh? My guy just turned into a fucking horse. What the fuck? Standing upright is a phenomenon exclusive to humans. It is a miracle born of a desire to break free from the earth and move upward towards the sky. The outcome unfolds quite apart from everyone's expectations.
What?
Striped horse? The fuck?
I don't understand. What is going on?
My guy just turned into an effing horse. What the F? Huh? Even though they acknowledge the untimely nature of their dispute, they are left to witness all help of reconciliation disintegrated before them. Yensei receives no answers. The people standing in front of her now have lost the ability to reply. The fuck? To be continued. Oh god, what the fuck's going on, guys? Heh. Oh, tasks. I like tasks. Thank you. Alright. Stop failing to connect game. Stage 5. Language barrier. We're gonna meet someone new. But still, that fucking horse, what the fuck was that? Oh, hello, dude.
No way.
Turning around, she finds that her companion has transformed in an instant from a human on 2 feet to a strange hoofed animal on all fours. As the only person to have witnessed the entire process in detail, with every aspect too difficult to comprehend, she can only turn her puzzled gaze towards her elder. But Besmert is also in the dark. She can't
What's
really
this
see.
noise? Mr.
Yeah, Besmert
Crawler?
can't see. That's the issue. She can't see. The only answer she receives is the impatient stirring of the odd-toed ungulate as it tramples the grass.
Mr. Jorian.
Jurian? Wait, what happened to Jurian?
Strange. I heard animals. What happened?
Wait, did the rest of the people turn into horses? What happened? Huh?
Yenisei, I can't see. I need your help.
Did all the humans turn into horses? Huh? We only saw Krolek.
Oh dear. Give me a minute. Looks like they turned into, I don't know, striped horses? Sorry, I'm not sure. I've only seen similar animals in books. They look a bit smaller than horses, but taller and bigger than donkeys. And they have yellow stripes on their skin.
Perhaps some local species on the temperate steppe. Are you certain they're transformed from Mr. Jorian and others? Not the livestock of nearby herders. I didn't cast any violent arcane skills on them, nor did you. Besides, I didn't sense any fluctuations of arcane energy.
So it's likely not an arcane skill that did this to them.
I'm sorry, madam. I have no idea.
I think if this wasn't because of us, there must be someone else around. Stay close to me.
The importance of rallying together and remaining vigilant has already been proven to them. The sound of raptor wings rapidly slicing through the air rushes towards the 2 travelers and their horses.
It's here. Watch out.
What the fuck?
What is it?
Some bird of prey. It's fast, judging from the flapping sound of its wings. We must go up front to protect Mr. Jorian and the others. We might be its target. Oh, yes, the flint. Take out the flint. Kindle the sand rice to drive it away.
What the fuck is this?
No, wait. I don't think that's a bird of prey, but the human with wings. And it's not coming any closer?
Huh? The girl hesitates upon hearing the sound of music. The music had been playing for only a short while, when those huge wings stirred the air into a violent storm. It was totally drowned out. It wasn't until it gave up on advancing that the slow flapping of wings was covered up by the music. But the tune of the music is unknown to all present. The music starts from the bird and spreads around like a torrential rain, enveloping the restless brown animals on the ground below. The horses look up in search of the source of this melody, as do the 2 other listeners. It is simple and repetitive melody, but more than enough to consume Besmert's full attention. Hey yo, Birdman, Birdman. Hello, dear sir. Look at the ladies. Oh, she is wearing... Oh, she does have an actual bandage around her eyes. I didn't see that before. But she does. Yensei looks so pretty in this art. Sorry.
Madam, that thing is...
Was it meant to... Did the audio just cut off there? What the fuck just happened? Fierce steep winds carry off her cries.
What? What did you say? I can't hear.
Oh, it's the wind.
I said that thing looks like a human with wings!
A human? You mean it has the face of a human? Is the music also coming from it?
Yes!
The The music playing winged creature with a human's face. Sounds familiar, don't you think?
An angel? You are not serious. But the angels blow trumpets. That stick it uses to play music. I'm not sure whether it's a wand or some instrument.
Oh yeah, in art. Yeah. Sorry, it took me a minute. Angels do actually have trumpets in classical art. Yeah. Okay. I got confused there for a second. The girl's voice cannot conceal her doubt. She grabs Besmer, wishing to step back, but remembers not to stray too far from the horses. This conflict between her instinct and reason is revealed in her fragmented words. She tries to understand the current situation, but finds it strangely difficult.
Madam, we...
Calm down, child. Look closer and tell me. What does it look like? What about its wand?
It has a human's head, dressed in grey, with black wings instead of arms. Looks like a huge bird of prey. While the wand, I don't know how to describe it.
Is it made of bones? The girl hurriedly lifts her head again to confirm, and adds a supplementary defense to that which she still cannot clearly express.
But that thing is not even holding it. It's making the sound in mid-air.
Sounds like a harpy, if there wasn't a wand.
But it doesn't quite fit the descriptions in the book. Neither the color of its feathers nor the environment does.
Oh? As they're trying to figure out what's going on, the horses, affecting a brisk piafle, looks up to the source of the sound. After a brief moment, the harpy turns around, flapping its wings, slowly flying away, with the horses following closely behind as if compelled. What the fuck? I can't really see because of my recording. Go there. Oh, wow. Oh my god, they are striped. Oh my god, the back of her hair looks gorgeous. Oh my god, you can see his butt. I'm sorry, I can't take shit seriously. You can see his butt. And you can see the horses' butts as well, but come on.
Mr. Yuri, they are leaving after that thing.
Stay calm, Yenisei. They must be under its
Yenisei.
control.
That's how you
But I'm
fucking
not
say her
sure
name. Yenisei.
If a harpy can manipulate
I
its
say
subjects from a
Yenisei.
distance.
Yenisei. You need to pronounce the I as an A. Yenisei. Oh, okay, I got it. Besmer strains to extract something useful from her mind, hoping to find anything that might explain the absurdities before her. In the end, she gains nothing, and the doubt strikes at her head again like a well-placed hammer.
All right. Let's hope that...
Hope that Harpy doesn't eat horses? Madam, we can't just stand here and hope.
Nonsense. Hope that this is just a mind-controlling arcane skill, and they're just affected by it. That's right. We must follow that creature and break the spell on them. Now you need to...
Besmer grabs Yenisei, while her other hand points firmly upstream towards the herd of horses. Yenisei takes only a moment to understand her intentions and calms down.
All right, I see what you mean. I'll go first. Please listen carefully to my footsteps and find us as soon as possible.
Unfortunately, they quickly realize the creature doesn't need to look back to know what's going on behind it. It merely raises its talons to deftly parry Yenisei's attack. As to say, they realize soon enough that its power is far beyond what the two of them had imagined.
Hold there! What on earth do you want? Answer me!
Says nothing. ... Perhaps it is because of this disparity in strength. The harpy seems not to feel any need to pay attention. It whirls around in mid-air. However, Yenisei struggles to see any discernible expression on his human face.
Turn thee back.
Oh, it speaks! It's masculine. It's masculine voice. Hello.
Seek what thou desire elsewhere.
That's an interesting voice, my dude.
What?
Turn thee back. There is naught to find here.
In fact, I think there's something to find here.
What is this
What
sound?
the fuck was that accent I choose?
Speaking or singing? Sounds like a young man. How so? Well, at least it's definitely not a harpy.
Perhaps it's talking, but the tone sounds strange. I've never heard any language like this.
Yenisei tries in vain to continue forward, but the giant bird shakes its head in the air as though issuing a warning.
Thy pursuit will cost thee greatly, and yet little will be thy reward. Tread not one step more.
As the wings of the giant bird rise and heave, in addition to the strange instrument, the horses also turn around. Their unhinged companions stand in the way as the music suddenly shifts from melodious tone to a piercing frenzy, paints the scene of a hopeless conflict. And now we're fighting again, god damn it! Water element, go!
And now, I belong to this set.
You know what, if we are going to do a fight and we are going to use Yenisei, I would feel more comfortable leveling her up. Where's Girly? Where's Girly? There's Girly. Oh, look how gorgeous she looks.
I'm arranging the travel notes from the last trip. Well,
Oh,
yes,
I
sometimes
can't.
it's hard to
I
identify
knew
with
she
our
was
people.
a higher insight. It's a forced assist. I didn't see that. Why wasn't I use the same character? Bitch.
Who ate beans? That's the direction. Given that. Loaded. Prepare to be drowned. Form is
That
above all.
isn't strong.
In a second. Shrewdness. Crash and stupid. That's the direction. Crash and stupid. Leave it to me. Rivers are the scars of the earth.
Oh.
Le naufrage teach mistes for power from the
That's a
soil.
strong heal.
That's the direction. Loaded. The turbulence arrives.
Okay, for anyone asking while watching this, what the fuck are you doing, Luna? I want to test out her stuff.
Such shrewdness.
So I'm particularly trying to get her to use her ultimate here.
Loaded. Look, an earth-suspended river. An amazing discovery.
This battle can be won so easily, guys. I'm not particularly worried about doing any damage.
Please, take good care of
I
yourself.
want to see what her ultimate is. There it is. Okay,
The flood is coming. It could be faster than that.
let's see.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided. Intersect and divide.
No, that's actually fucking good.
Okay. But
Oh,
what
it's
does it
actually a good ultimate. Oh, it's actually a good ultimate for support. The striped horses are driven by the giant bird, turning their heads to block her path. Yensei can only lift her hands against the encirclement and continue launching her attacks upwards. Piss off.
Gentlemen, get out of the way! Out! And you! Hey, the flying one! You can talk, right? I don't know your language, but if you are going to eat them, you'd better think twice. Horse meat has a bad smell.
Horse meat has a bad smell, thank you. Yensei. ... He was so shocked by that sentence. The bird remains silent. Yenisei notices a slender white stick poking out from his feathers, like a bow, but yet also like a wand.
No! Madam, watch out!
Oh no.
What? I don't sense any hostility.
This attack indicates that it is, in fact, a wand. However, the two individuals supposedly subject to this attack seem unchanged, both physically and mentally. They are exactly as they were before.
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm fine. It wasn't an attack.
What was it? As the two of them begin to explore their uncertainty, the figure flapping its wings in the air speaks once again. This time, though, something is different.
Those whom you chase are no longer related to you once they walked in here and moistened their throats with the flowing water. They are the Jutsu's concern.
I beg your pardon? Huh?
No more chasing.
What is a GC? I don't understand. No, wait. I understand his words now. What? But what is happening? Am I seeing illusions again? Madam, what about the...
No, it's not an illusion. I can understand it too.
Unbelievable. Is he able to speak different languages? Or can he learn from our conversation in no time?
It was the arcane skill, wasn't it?
The attack he just made could be his arcane skill. I can sense the fluctuation of his arcane energy. It's wondrous power that allows people to communicate.
Speculation is unhelpful to your situation. Go back to where you came from.
Okay, sir, bye. This time, its meaning is clear, but neither these words of advice nor its tone of refusal can shake their resolve. Turning back had never been a consideration before, so of course they wouldn't consider it now.
No.
First, you must turn them back. Second, to go back or not is our decision to make, not yours.
That was not my doing.
Yenisei attempts to understand the true meaning hidden in the giant bird's words. Her mind spins rapidly and countless questions clamber up, desperate to leap from her tongue.
You stopped here and cast that arcane skill for us to talk, which means you think communication is a available choice between us. You just mentioned the flowing water. Do you mean the river we passed by? And you say these striped horses are Jisu's concern. I need to know where that place is because they are my teammates. Besides, who on earth are you?
She's giving out valid questions.
What you ask, I have no answer.
Well, you're fucking helpful, aren't you?
Then what do you know?
The 4 books and 5 classics, Geomancy and Feng Shui, Chengwei Divination.
Is he just gonna give us his whole literature background?
What are you talking about?
The answers to many questions, naturally.
This guy, fuck off. The doubt in his tone seems to come straight from the bottom of his heart. He doesn't understand. Oh, my guy.
Yenisei, listen to me. We might be asking the wrong questions.
But we need to collect more information or buy more time. Whatever we are going to do, we can't just let him go. He will take Mr. Yurien and the team away from us.
But clearly he is reluctant to answer these questions. Perhaps he'd be willing to exchange them for our supplies. He is trying to take them away. Perhaps because they are carrying the supplies he needs.
You mean food or what? Let's,
Stop. There's nothing else for you here.
My guy is persistent. Very persistent.
And
Persistent.
I need nothing.
Okay, that's cool.
What I yearn for is beyond even my own grasp.
Okay.
Wait! Good sir!
The bird turns around, flaps its wings, flying away much faster than before. This time there is no music, yet the odd creatures follow closely in the wake of the wind, raised by the motion of its wings.
Hey! Darn! He flew away!
Did I say anything wrong?
No. I think you're fine, Besmert.
Don't blame yourself, madam. He appeared to be the unpredictable type. Do you still have the strength to walk? We need to hurry up and go after him.
Besmert grabs Yenisei's arm and quickly chases after the piercing sound of the wind. I'm guessing to be continued. To be continued. We are also going to stop here. We are going to stop here because I'm actually very tired at the moment. I've been pretty much tired every time I started recording this Reverse 1999 episode. Blah, blah, blah. Before we go, we must do the most incredible thing ever. Which is gacha, of course. Oh god.
Hey, come over here.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't have enough. Give me a minute. God damn it.
It's my pleasure to meet you, my fellow.
We'll get you. We have 33 days. I love how that's the time limit for this battle. 33 days. They really want everyone to have this character. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.